But Dad, isn't it time for illegal ham in the face? But bro, where's the banjo?
All right, guys, so we are here on our live that we do once a month. Big Brad, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, man. Good to have you down.
My cousin Vinny is here also, and I am that fat guy from Legal Ham in the Face. And we are live at the Foundry Social here in beautiful Medina, Ohio, down in Bryce neck of the woods.
That's right.
Good
It's
morning.
a beautiful day.
I'm sorry. Good morning. Go ahead and say good morning. I'm sorry. You want to look what I'm wearing right now. Do you want me to mute you now or later?
Yeah, how did you...
Whenever you're
All right, so I got to
scoot
stand up.
over?
I got to
Yeah,
stand
scoot
up.
over this way.
All right, so-
Can't get the full... Man. You know what? I was going to say, I've never seen women respect you more.
Yeah, stop it. I lost a bet to Ohio State, Michigan last week or over Sunday, and I had to wear this wonderful Tom Brady jersey, which is,
The greatest of the greats.
I know, that's what you say. We got Joe Bear in the background. We'll bring him on right after we get the owner from the Foundry Social on with us, but we got to get through our shout outs first. So our shout outs, first off, Foundry Social, thank you for having us. It is an amazing place here. It really is. Also, got to thank my cousin Benny for getting everything set up behind the scenes that most people don't know. Also, we have another shout out with, we got to shout out Chad from last week that
Yep.
joined the show
Right,
with us.
same.
Brian, you had a shout out too, right?
Yeah, let me shout out an event down here in Medina that's going on this year, not affected by the COVID. It is the Medina Home and Garden Show. They're doing it a little differently because it's a virtual event. So basically, you need to go to medinahomeandgardenshow.com. You need to register. It's a free event, costs nothing to register. And then on March 6th and March 7th is when the event's going on. And you can click on different companies and see what they're doing. And you can even have a face-to-face interaction with the owner of these companies and ask them questions, anything you want. Like I said, it's free. You can do it from your own home. So why not at least check it out for a little bit?
All right. Also, we got a shout out. Justin Latta is going to be on our show next week. He writes for Indians Baseball Insiders or something of that nature. So he's a good friend of the show. He wants to come on. We're going to chat some Indians baseball with him to get a feel of how the season is actually going to go.
Right.
So as of right now, Brian, you ready for the trivia?
All right. Yep.
All right, so let's bring up the trivia. So today's trivia is brought to you by Curb Appeal Landscaping. You can contact Papa V at curbappeal419.com. And I'm looking at my phone and I apologize. I got to bring it up because I got bribed. So this is a Pro Football Focus came out with this.
Mm-hmm.
So since 2000, all right, we need to know the number of first round draft picks, okay, since 2000.
By college?
By college.
By college, okay.
By college.
Because you're asking it, I'm sure there's a Ohio State is one of the answers. So how many are you looking for?
Let's go for
Top
it. Top four.
Top four.
Top four.
All right, well,
It's going to be hard enough as it is.
All right.
Well, big fella,
Yep.
kicking you out of here.
See you.
See ya. Go enjoy beer. All right. So, on with me now, we have Gene Whaley, right?
Whaley, yes.
Whaley. He is the owner of the Foundry Social, and he he actually allowed all of us to come out here and have a good time. So I appreciate you letting us into your home here and letting us kind of do what we do here. I mean, you set us up with a beautiful room here. I mean, garage doors open up. We're pretty much on the patio here by ourselves. You got go-karts, you got cornhole, you got bocce ball, I believe, right?
Yes.
You got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So why don't you tell us more about the factory or the Foundry Social?
Great. Well, thank you. And I'm one of 4 owners total.
Okay.
All right. So, but I'm the one that gets to talk the most, and that works out well. All right. So, and a nice jersey. There,
No, it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not. I was being very sarcastic.
So it doesn't burn my skin.
I know.
So it doesn't burn my skin. I got the Buckeyes underneath.
It's covered it up. It's painful, man.
I thought that was a Buckeye shirt.
It is a Buckeye shirt.
Or, sorry, Buccaneers.
No, not even close.
Oh, you're getting killed, aren't you? They're wearing you out today. So, well, I appreciate you saying home, because it really is kind of like that for us. We're, the Foundry Social, it's the building itself is 125 some years old.
Get out of here.
And the and the space itself is 150,000 square feet here. And you know what? One of the things we're probably most proud of with this building is the certainly the changes that we've made to it, because it's been quite a renovation.
Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing.
To get it to what it is, but also the impact. I mean, we're all about making a difference, and the impact that it's had on the neighborhood has it really you can't miss it.
No,
There's been the city has been fantastic. They've redone all the roads and sidewalks through here. People, other folks have come in and flipped houses and that. It's really a great and coming neighborhood now, and we're just excited to be a part of it.
Well, I mean, it is absolutely it is on a. You guys have your own street to yourself.
We do.
Like, it is amazing. You guys I'm like, where is this place? And I drive up, like, oh, it's like glowing in the back. It's amazing. Like, I drove up, I'm like, look at this place, and I'm just sitting there. Now I'm excited about the go-karts. So our big fella over here, the go-karts go about what, 40 miles an hour?
So, I hate to say, because it's all relative for anybody, right? Because, that's true too. And I suffer from the same thing. But the reality is that, those cars can go over 50.
No kidding.
Yeah. Now there's a lot of turns and things in there. It's a 3/4 mile track. Then when the weather's nice, there's another 1/4 mile outside. So as you're going through, you'll see some garage doors on the far end that open up, and you go from inside to outside and back in. And the surface is a little different too. So it's a different ride out there.
Amazing.
But look, even as fast as you can get it to go, it's going to feel like 100 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because you're right on the ground. They're electric. So it's like driving a Tesla. It's instant. I mean, the torque is crazy.
I know, I can hear it over there. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I did it, I did first race, and I was going through the first race, and it's a 7-minute race, and I'm thinking to myself, hey, this got to be about over, and because it's a long time, and then I did 3 that day, and then the next morning I couldn't lift my cup of coffee. It's a lot of work. It's more work than you think, but oh my God, is it a rush?
So you also partnered with, was it Mad Brewing Company?
So Mad Brewing is us.
The Mad Brewing, okay, that's you guys too.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are doing everything out here.
We're trying to. So we've, like as you said, we've got the go-karting, which is fantastic. We've got a great bar that bar there at 24 taps at that bar, plus all the cocktails and that. And then Mad Brewing has another 24 taps in it. And Mad Brewing, Mad stands for making a difference.
Oh yes.
And the whole intent of that is as we're going through it, it's our intention to allow like the home brewer to come in and have a couple taps for a month.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
and,
really awesome.
Yeah. And then we're going to rotate that, and then also for the folks at Medina, maybe they wouldn't make it to Youngstown, but they're hearing about a brewery in Youngstown, or maybe they wouldn't make it to Westlake or something, but they've heard of Sidling, so we're bringing those kind of folks in for
awesome.
like tap takeovers and things like that. So it is our intention really to make a difference for the community here by bringing, such a variety that they don't have to travel for, but also for the brewers too.
Yeah, so what you don't know is when we started this podcast, so we are a sports podcast, but we also are a food. We love food, and what we talked about is we like to go to the places that most people don't go. Now, granted, this is an extraordinary place. I mean, this is massive.
Still new though.
It's still new,
Right.
but we're talking like the places that got hurt during the pandemic. How bad were you guys hit during the pandemic? I mean,
So-
were you guys okay during it?
Well, we shut down like most did.
Yes.
When we opened back up in June, it's been slim pickings,
Yeah.
through the summer months, and I mean, a lot with a place this big, and we have an event room that can hold 150 people.
Oh, that's gotta kill you.
But yet there were zero corporate events
Yeah.
to be had, zero corporate Christmas parties and things like that, and that's really what gets us through.
Yeah.
And so we're actually we've become the birthday capital of Northeast Ohio.
Well, yeah, I can see that with the go-kart track.
Yeah, and anniversaries and bachelorette parties and rehearsal dinners now and things. So those things are really all kind of picking up for us. We're not back where we were by any stretch, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, I hope that we can help out as much as we
So
can.
do I.
Hey, we're just a small
Yeah.
tiny podcast,
Amen.
but the people that listen to us love food because when we get into food, it gets hangry.
Oh yeah.
Like a little bit. Like we were asking you before you came on, like, what's the best food here? So we already have Vinny ordered the meatballs, right? The smoked meatballs.
Smoked meatballs.
Brian got the Bavarian
Pretzel.
pretzel.
Yeah.
Vinny got the chicken, the production polo.
Oh, sure.
Polo, yeah.
Yeah.
I got the founder or the big burger, whatever the big burger was.
The Blackenburger with the
Yeah. And then we also got the barbecue potato skins.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, so we don't mess around with it. We come out to eat. We come out to eat.
You nailed a bunch of the good ones, that's for sure.
So is there what's the top seller here?
Oh boy, I tell you, when I can tell you the top seller, but it changes. Right?
Changes during
I mean,
seasons?
the top 10 are really all within just a few dollars of each other at the end of each month.
Yeah.
Okay? But the pretzel is the biggest seller.
Yeah.
All right.
You know,
Now does it come with mustard or cheese?
it comes with both.
Couple must.
You get a
What?
And beer cheese.
you get a
Couple
pet.
mustards and beer cheese?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a foodie too.
Oh man, you are doing it.
So that's gonna happen.
So also we had a couple special cocktails over here. I saw you had some bullet up there
Yeah.
on the shelf, which I got excited about. Vinny and I also did a pickleback before the show, which
Ah,
I haven't had one of those in a while.
Yes.
And Brian doesn't like pickles.
Really?
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
pickleback
yeah.
is delicious.
Juice, you
Yeah.
told me about it.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Never had it before. It was great. Is there any specialty cocktails that are like the top cocktails go to here? Because I saw a couple like whiskey mules. I saw a couple margaritas. Is there like one that kind of just tops the shelf that you got to try?
Look, there is. There's a one of the whiskey mules.
Okay.
Right, the Foundry mule
Okay.
that is my favorite. And,
Oh.
they do a fantastic job with the cocktails. There's a lemonade also that is a top seller.
Really?
Yeah, it's a limoncello lemonade, and it's fantastic. We had it we brought it in for the summer, but the sales were so high. We well, let's just leave it on for the winter and see what happens. And it hasn't been affected at all. It's not it's not a summer drink. It's just a drink.
Sometimes you have
Yeah,
that.
sometimes you have that. But you bring up the whiskey, and we have actually really tried. We've got a nice selection
Oh, I
of
saw.
bourbons and whiskeys, and yeah.
Can you do me a favor next time we
Yeah,
get here?
yeah.
Can you bring in some Cleveland Whiskey Company?
Oh yes.
Oh, their
yeah.
whiskey is.
It's a favorite of ours. We have it in and out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I asked, and she's like, no. I'm like, well, I'll take one then, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Twist my arm.
Yeah.
No, because that's what we had a fantasy football league, and that's what we bet for the fantasy football league was a bottle of Cleveland whiskey. Now we're not sponsored by it.
Yeah.
We just like to drink whiskey. So
Is it the Christmas one that's your favorite, or just the regular?
no, I like the smoked maple,
Yeah.
and that's kind of my go-to when I go to the black cherry. Also is really good.
That is mine too.
Oh, like it's just so smooth going down. Like as soon as we sip it, but
Yeah.
I can't thank you enough. I mean, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for this setup. I mean, if you guys have never been here, you got to come here and check this out. I mean, this setup is unreal. Like we have our own room right now where we got 3 tables, 2 TVs, we got garage doors that can go outside, and we could see everything. I can see people play cornhole. I see bocce ball down there. Hold on.
Look, we didn't even talk about the duck pin bowling.
Yeah, I know. I forgot about the duck pin bowling. So you got the mini bowling alleys?
Yeah.
And Brian told me there's tables and everything up there. You got like the whole shebang.
Oh, yeah. No, look, I mean, duck pin bowling, I mean, it's a drinking game, really.
Okay.
Right? It takes absolutely no athletic ability to do it.
Perfect.
Okay.
I mean, I'm wearing Tom Brady for a
I
reason.
know.
I said it. Look at him.
Whoa.
So we can actually see, so it's a smaller ball.
Okay.
Right? The pins are smaller and more squatty. And you can't take more than 2 steps and unleash the ball, right? And if you've got some kind of special spin or something, it's not gonna work.
Oh, that's perfect.
It doesn't matter.
That's
right?
my kind of bowling right
Yeah,
there.
this is grab the ball and go, and it's actually pretty cool. And we do a great job of saying. I mean, we wipe the balls down after each use.
Oh, well, I mean, you have to with this wonderful crowd, right?
Yes. So it's and on the weekends, I mean, there's usually a way to do it. It's that much fun. And then there's an area, as you're bowling, you have your own table, the chairs, there's couches there and everything too. So it's a very comfortable game, certainly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Before I get you off here, what's the best beer seller here? I see you're drinking Mad Red, right?
I am.
All right, so that's an amber lager.
It is.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what's your best lager or beer you got on tap back there with that?
Well, the IPA does do better.
Well, Brian hates IPAs,
I
so
know,
let's
Mad
go something
IPA
else.
does, but the Mad Red is my favorite.
Okay, because that looks actually.
It is fantastic.
Is it kind of like a Killian's?
It is. It
Okay,
is.
perfect.
It's a kind of Killian's, but it doesn't even have that. Killian's doesn't have a lot of aftertaste.
No.
This has even less.
Even better.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's strong. It's still a great flavor and all that.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Well, thank you for having us.
Oh, my
here.
pleasure.
And I hope you get a kick out of us because later on we're probably going to see us bowling up there a little bit later. So you might have to laugh at us while we do it.
Well, I'll probably be laughing at the jersey.
Well, no,
You
the
know.
jersey's coming off.
Oh, that's good.
This is just for this show and this show only. That is
All right.
it.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming out. for
Oh,
sure.
I mean-
welcome. You're welcome anytime.
Oh, thank you so
And
much.
I'll probably check back in when your food arrives.
Oh, perfect.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure, man. Thanks, guys.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Hey,
So-
I got a
No, hold on.
my bachelor party coming up.
Yeah, but I'm not the best man. So I got that was Gene Whaley, one of 4 owners here at the Foundry Social, and Vinny just let me off, so it's perfect. Gene, is there any other lights behind us that we can pop on, or is this kind of what we got going?
I think this is it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're a little dark. It's okay.
I can bring some lamps over, like that.
That would be actually that might help out a little
Yeah,
bit.
we'll get it off.
Let me go take care of that.
Okay. So yeah, Gino, and dude, look at that Jay's on here. Nope, Jay just threw up in his mouth.
Yeah, well, come on, move over.
I'm not moving over. I hate wearing this thing anyways. It's like
Give
I'm
the
glad
people what they
they,
want.
they do not want to watch me wear a Tom Brady Michigan jersey.
Do it.
You're happy that this is going on.
So let me. I was going to touch on my experience here because I've been here a few times. My first time here was, I want to say, about early March last year, and this place, the bar area, had only been open for a couple months, and it was just starting to hit its stride. And I came here on like a random Sunday afternoon. This place was packed, and you think just going to bars, okay, every bar is the same. This bar has a little bit for every single person. There were families here just having a blast. You touched on the duck pin bowling.
Yes.
There's probably 20 or 30 arcade games. And we're talking arcade games from the 90s that we love. I looked around. I talked last time about The Simpsons, Ninja Turtles,
Okay.
but they also have NBA Jam,
Oh, get out of here.
the first Mortal Kombat, Miss Pac-Man. I mean, all the classics, all the ones that you're looking for, they have here.
Yeah.
And,
Vinny's all excited about the gauntlet.
oh yeah,
Yeah, for some
Right.
reason.
well, I mean, who doesn't
But
love the gauntlet?
they
So-
also had, he said you had the video screen back there where you can play Sega Genesis,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what you want to play.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing here.
Right.
And like I love the old school structure of it. I mean, you got the bricks, you got the hardwoods everywhere.
It was, what did he say, since the 1800s or something?
Yeah.
It used to be an old factory.
Yes.
So it's a giant room. And yeah, it has something for everyone. It's not just a bar. It's not quite like a Dave and Buster's where there's video games galore, but it has so many different things to wet your whistle.
Yeah.
It's a family place if you want it to be during the afternoon, and then, it gets a little bit rowdier during the night.
So also, we actually ordered food and a whole bunch of food. But it'd probably be better if you just sit on the table here so it just lights us up.
Well,
That's the only thing I can go
I'm
with.
trying for, but
The star wants to light his face up.
No, I don't
That's
want to
what
light
I'm
my
saying.
face up, but I mean, it'd probably be better.
Yeah, light that jersey up. As a matter
Yeah,
of
light
fact,
that
why
jersey
don't
up.
you,
Yeah,
stand
shush.
up,
I'm not.
show the people.
All right, they already know that this happens. So we also have to talk about the.
Do you want to talk about the Michigan Ohio State game that we?
Well, we can do it real quick, but I think we got Joe Bear here on hold.
Oh, okay. Well, Joe
Let me see. So let's see if we can bring Joe Bear in, and hopefully here he comes. So we're going to talk Little Tribe with Joe Bear, and then he's trying to get us hooked up here. That is okay. So let's bring Joe Bear in. All right. So our family. There he is.
Hey,
There's
Joe.
the face, Joe Bear.
What's up, fellas?
We got our Cleveland correspondent here, which he hooked us up with a new Cleveland correspondent. Thank you for getting us Justin Latta's number. I really appreciate it. He seems like a really good guy, and he will be on next week with us for episode 43. But we had to bring you on. We were hoping that you would be here with us. I mean, I'm wearing a Tom Brady jersey
Stand
right
up and
now.
show him.
No, he already knows.
Well, that's the reason I didn't come. I didn't want to see that.
I understand. Thanks, buddy.
Man,
So-
I'm telling you, I feel inferior just sitting next to this jersey.
So yeah, I hated that loss. I'm sitting there going, come on, David. Come on, you can pull out this game. You can do it.
That was a great game.
It was a great game. Did you watch the game at all?
Oh yeah, it was phenomenal. Just
It was
the
a-
back,
it was probably
the
one of
back
the
and
most-
forth.
Yeah, neither team could miss.
It's probably one of the best college games I've seen in a very long time. We're trying to get our lighting here taken care of. I apologize. We're in a dark area of the bar. So Vinny is trying to, he is finagling some crazy stuff right now. So Joe Bear, we're going to talk to you about the tribe. All right. So we have some questions for you. All right. So the questions for the tribe that we brought up is they signed Rosario. Should we be excited about that signing or no?
Yeah, I think so. Francona said it best today to Rosario. He said, "I got to learn not to hate you," because he was an Indians killer, which is good. I mean, some people really enjoy playing at Progressive Field, and he's one of them. So
Well, yeah, I understand that. Also, I got to bring up my notes here because we had good notes. All right, so we also want to talk about what the heck is going on with Shea Beaver. He's already talking contract extension.
Any chance we can lock him up long term? Now we know we still have him for 4 years, so there's really no rush other than his price tag is probably going to go up and up and up. And we were talking today, like, would you sign him to a 7-8 year deal at $20 million a year right now? Or do you need to see more? Or is this just a Cliff Lee, a CC Sabathia case where enjoy him while we can, and then, you know what, we'll have to trade him probably his last year?
yeah, I don't know if it's an enjoy him while you can, but maybe it's like more of a Kluber thing where it's not a 7-year deal, but it's something that maybe he's a little in the 4-year, 5-year range that'll keep his agent happy and keep him happy as well.
So, all right, so we got some comments going here. Somebody wants to be there. It is. Can you see the comment down at the bottom? Chad wants to know who will play first base for us.
That's the biggest question, I'd say. You have Bobby Bradley or Josh Naylor, but there's also people that can interchange into the outfield too. So,
So what's our outfield? What's our outfield going to look like, bud?
well, you got Rosario for sure. I'd like to see what happens in center field with Mercado. Mercado had such a great year in 2019. He's got the talent. Last year he batted like 110, I think. But there's some things coming out that he had some mental issues with COVID and everything, and I think that really affected his play in last year. So I'm excited for Mercado. A lot of people forgot about him because he got sent to Arizona last year and didn't even finish out the year with the Tribe.
Right.
Yeah.
And Naylor came in under. He lost about 20 to 30 pounds.
Well,
So
he
sorry
needed
for.
to because he's looking like me playing left field.
I was gonna say you when he got traded here, you guys were all about him because he's
Well, yeah, it's
a big guy.
Fat boy coalition. You got you. The Prince Fielders playing outfield. Look at that kid.
Yeah, DH from all day.
I mean, what do you want from us?
So Bobby Bradley also shed some pounds, which is awesome, and so did Berto.
Right. You brought him up earlier, and I remember it seemed like 3-4 years ago we were hearing about how he's just mashing the ball, and then we haven't heard much about him since. What's been has he been injured? Has he just hit a slump? What's going on with Bradley?
Yeah, I think he was trying to figure his swing out. I don't remember if he got injured last year or not, but he's a stellar prospect, and he's got a nice bat. I saw someone said Billy Hamilton center field.
What's going on with Billy Hamilton? Oh, that's not going to happen?
No, I think Billy's going to be eighth inning, ninth inning replacement to run the bases and maybe do some defense in the outfield late in the game. So
okay, man,
he'll make the team.
He's fast. I mean, that's a Rajay Davis, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, well, I mean, hey, who's this? I hear in the background. What's the background music?
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry. Oh, Katy Perry's here. All right.
She's not here. So
there's another prospect for the outfield, Daniel Johnson.
I've been hearing a lot about him.
Yeah, ask Justin Leda about him next week. He's with Indians Baseball Insider. He really studies the Indians prospects, and he's got a lot to say about Daniel Johnson.
I'm trying to take care of other things. All right. We got some lighting's a little bit horrible here where we're at. It's not bad. It's just we're stuck in a very dark room. So and we didn't bring lights with us.
My big question is, how much have we really lost from last year? Because we know Lindor, he's a huge name and he's done wonders for this team, for this franchise. But he didn't have a great year last year when we made the playoffs with him having a subpar year. Cookie was kind of up and down. Where do you see this team at? Because I don't think it's as bad as some people think it might be. I know last year we didn't play the toughest of schedules. We played a lot of cupcake games in the AL Central and NL Central. But do you think we can repeat what we did last year and at least compete for a playoff spot and
I don't know.
possibly get in and make some noise in the playoffs? Or do you think we're kind of rebuild at this point, break it down to the studs, and build it for the next couple of years?
No, I think it's not a rebuild. I think it's how the Indians do this with this Moneyball type business, and I think I'm a very positive person. You guys know me. I'm going 88 wins.
Nice.
I'm really high on Plesac and Savali. I think Plesac and Savali both can become the next Shane Bieber. They have incredible stuff. And when Bieber came up, no one knew him. But I've been watching these guys pitch, and they got incredible stuff. McKenzie, he came in great last year. Mm-hmm. So I think you do have 4 solid starters, and the bullpen is so much stronger than it was last year.
That was my other question.
Bring them in here.
Starting rotation. Do we have a definitive answer for who's going to take Cookie's spot, or is it kind of up for grabs right now?
I'm hearing Cal Quantrill at the 5 spot, and he's got some nice stuff too. So I've never seen him, but I've heard good things about Cal Quantrill maybe in that 5 spot.
All right, so who's going to be a closer? I mean, were you going with Class A, or is it just
Karen? Yeah, Karen Check, man. I love that guy.
Well, what are we doing with our wonderful PED user?
Oh, he'll be. I mean, he'll be in there. He'll be in the bullpen for sure. He'll be a solid setup for sure.
Okay, I like the optimism. Right, I know it seems like we've lost so much when we hear how terrible their salary cap is, but you know what? We didn't lose a whole lot from last year.
No.
A whole lot of production, and we're adding a couple pieces,
Yeah.
Rosario, Clase, and so I think hand is the one I worry about the most probably because I know we're probably not going to get Lindor type production out of our shortstop, but you know that closer spot, that's where you win or lose games, and so until we get someone in there that can do what Hand did, I'll be a little weary.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people are high on the defense too. I mean, you got Cesar won a Gold Glove. Roberto won a Gold Glove. Jose Ramirez is a solid defender, and these shortstop prospects that they have, I'm hearing great things about their defense too. So you know, that's fun to watch.
Do you see anyone running away with the division? Like, are the Twins just unstoppable, or
White
you know, the
Sox.
Royals probably aren't going to be much. You think the White Sox are the favorite?
Yeah, I'd say the White Sox will be pretty solid.
Okay.
So I don't know about running away with it, but it'll be competitive. I think not the Tigers by any means, but you know, baseball. I was going to say, you know,
one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
One question. How does it feel to know that Trevor Bauer is getting paid as much as a payroll this year? Like, I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah. It is what it is, but you know that kind of is a good segue to the point I was trying to make right before you asked the question, is that you've seen this in baseball enough that some of these lower payroll teams actually do really, really well, and they make the World Series.
Well,
last year.
So I'm not scared of a $200 million payroll because you have a lot of different personalities on that team and a lot of strong personalities, and I like the Indians for what they are.
So one more question we have is McKenzie. What do you think he's going to have this year? Do you think he takes another step forward, or do you think he's kind of up and down as a young starting pitcher in the league?
Yeah, that's what Chad asked too.
Yeah, I'd say as long as there's not a strong wind off Lake Erie and he doesn't get injured by being blown over.
We need to get him down here for some of these belly buster sandwiches.
Yeah, belly buster sandwich, the smoked meatballs, the like Joe Bear. You're not here right now. We got Kyle in the background. Kyle's here. We got Ronnie is here.
Oh, nice.
Little Ronnie with his wife.
Nice.
And baby soon to be. So we have a crowd here with us. We brought the ham to the show. You're just not here right now.
You guys still ragging on Kyle every day?
Well, a little bit. He's over there eating chicken tenders and french fries right now, right? Yeah, he is. How are the chicken tenders?
I'll give it like a 7 or an 8.
Wow.
Well, he gives him 8 out of 10, so that's a bonus.
Okay.
That's actually a bonus. That means those legit tenders here. So, what'd you get?
No.
What are you drinking? Whiskey?
Vodka lemonade.
Vodka lemonade. Holy cow. He's drinking vodka lemonade. Get out of here. Somebody's
alert.
Yeah, we got an Amber alert.
Yeah, I'd say Tristan, you know, just that worries me, his body structure. So we'll see how he does. If he stays healthy, I could see 12
man,
wins.
He brought us beer. Did he bring us beer? He brought us the red. Oh my Lord. So we had the owner on with us, and they have their own brewing company here called Mad Brewing Company. And he brought out the red amber, 3 pints of the red amber for us to try. So, hey, this place, we went dark for a second. Then he's trying to get everything taken care of behind the scenes.
Just as ugly as always.
Just as ugly as always.
Except for you, you're looking good today.
I know.
Did I bring that up yet? Really good.
You know,
This is the best I've seen.
I'm not going to lie. I feel the burn of Satan on my back shoulders and through my shoulder blades with the name Brady on it. That's why I wore a Buckeye shirt underneath of it, so that, it kind of washes off when it's done.
It's got to be a good workout for your fingers with all those rings, though, right?
Well, yeah, 7 rings. Yeah, each you. Definitely.
He's only got room for one more until you put him on the phone, right?
I know.
Sucks.
So Joe Bear, oh, there's a high state ring. Oh, there. Hold on. Let me make you solo. Let me make you solo, so you can just.
He came prepared.
Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. Oh, beautiful. What is that? 15 or 02?
15, Big Time outright.
Can I ask you what pawn shop you got that from?
He actually bought that off Troy Smith. Knock it off.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Joe Bear, buddy.
Yeah.
I cannot thank you enough, but you're the best. I wish you were here with us drinking and having a good time.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. You guys take it easy.
So are you going to come on with us next week with Justin?
No, you guys talk to him. I'll come on
Give us
around.
Start of the season.
Yeah, closer to opening day.
All right. All right, Joe Bear, thank you so much for coming on with us, buddy. I appreciate everything you've done. You're one of our truest friends. Thank you.
Yeah, and cheers. This is a beautiful Cleveland Underground whiskey that I won for my.
Oh, you son of a
Nice.
cheers. So I'm wearing a jersey and you're drinking my whiskey. Awesome. Awesome. And you know what I get to do about this show? And you're off. All right, so we're back to us now, Brian.
You didn't even shout out Albert tomorrow.
He knows. He knows. All right, so let's get into the show a little bit more. All right, so we are 30 minutes in, all right, and Chad said the lighting is not bad now, so that's great. So we are going to get into the Brown stock a little bit. So there has been a thing about Stephon Gilmore being traded. Oh, I see food coming. Vinny, get your phone set up. Oh, Vinny.
It's all set up and ready to go.
All right, get in here. Because here comes all the food that we got tonight. By the way, Ronnie, you want some of those loaded tater skins? They're yours, bud.
I got extra.
Oh, you got some too? Oh, of course he did. So all the food is coming out here. Oh my God, this looks amazing. Get out of here. The deviled eggs? I got deviled eggs too, Ronnie.
It's a lot of deviled eggs.
Yeah, it is. Thank God I'm staying the night with you.
Not if you eat all those deviled
Wow.
eggs, you
All right, so Vinny, here, we got the food out now. Vinny, switch over your phone so I can bring you up. No mic.
Potato teasers, I think.
Potato teasers?
They're their version. They're French fries, but
I'm waiting on Vinny to
they're
switch
unlike
over.
anything
There.
you've ever had. So definitely worth it.
You gotta turn the camera around.
Doing my best, Bob.
I know. I love slideshows. This is awesome.
So you're looking at my face.
Do you want to try the beer?
Oh, get out of here. We got one night free racing here.
Looks like we're coming back. Maybe tomorrow.
Coming back. I'm drinking Poland and breaking some stuff.
You
Thank you so
cannot.
much. I can't race?
You cannot race if you've been drinking.
I cannot race if I've been
Safety first.
drinking. Safety first.
Once you've had your second drink.
Safety first.
This is my second drink. We're good.
Oh, yeah.
My second triple shot. We're fine.
It was a double shot.
Oh, fine.
We're still waiting on Vinny to switch his camera.
I don't know how to switch the camera around.
Here, let me. No, that's your beer.
No, I got one here.
I know. Here, let me switch Vinny's camera
It's
over.
an iPhone. How do you switch it?
I did it last time. Cam like settings. Camera. Front camera. Back camera.
No, you no.
Oh, I did it. Done. Done. Camera settings.
All right.
There you go, bud. All right, so we're going to bring it in here. We're going to add this to the stream. We're just going to go straight solo with this one. All right, you ready? Let's go solo layout. Here we go. There's the Bavarian pretzel. Look at that thing. Wow. All right, so that is Vinny's chicken with tots, right?
Yep.
All right, so what's next, Vinny? Oh, those are the popsicle meatballs, right?
Yep.
Did I see a Joey Parati come in too?
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go. We're getting the whole crew together. All right, that's my burger, right?
Looks like it.
Oh, that looks delicious. Oh, what's that one?
Double eggs.
Oh, look at those deviled eggs. Joey, come over and get a deviled egg. Tell me how it is.
I've never had deviled egg. I'm not
Get a deviled
I'm
egg.
not doing
All
that.
right, Ronnie, get a deviled egg. You'll do it.
I'm not eating that thing. It's smelling eggs.
Ronnie, get a deviled egg.
I'll try it.
Go get one.
Come on, get over here.
You don't need to put your mask on. Go get one. We got the whole room to ourselves.
I'm gonna be breathing in a pregnant lady's face for the rest of the day. So.
That's all right. She's pregnant with your child.
She's not alright.
Delicious? Oh, I got 2 thumbs up on that one.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait.
Oh,
Can't wait.
That's the like.
Oh my lord. So hold on. Is it a baby boy parati or is it a baby girl parati?
It's a little lady variety.
It is a little lady parati. Oh, that's congratulations.
It's the first one
Jasmine?
in like 80 years.
Thank you for breaking the line.
I was thinking of you the whole time.
Look at all. Is that like deer skins? Oh, look at those things. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait. All right, look at those things. Wow. That's amazing, bud.
I'm telling
The food here is on point.
It's worth the drive.
All right.
It's what? We're probably 10 minutes off of 71.
10 minutes off of 71.
18 and 71.
Hey, if you are living North Olmsted like I do, it was 35 minutes to get here. That was it. That was it. It is right off of 71. It's actually right off of 57. Or not 57. Is it
Yeah.
57?
It's
18.
close, it's close to
18.
15, between 57 and 18.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not that far. We're
Oh, that's awesome. Vinny, thank you for showing all the food.
I've never seen the deviled eggs before, though, so good luck.
So, no. Ronnie already tried one.
Oh, yeah?
Tried one. He gave me 2 thumbs up. He goes, those things are the bomb.
The bottomless pit, Ronnie.
I know. And he's probably going to eat half our food before we leave. So boys, all right, let's get to Brownstock. We talked about Stephon Gilmore. All right, so it's going to be a 3rd and 6 to get him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do you think about that? You like that?
I mean, he's a former defensive player of the year 2 years ago. It's not like it was that long. So just to give up 3rd, what'd you say, 6th, 3rd and 6th, or 3rd and 6th? 3rd and 6th. Come on. I mean, I don't know. I think we have an extra 3rd or 4th round pick. So, I mean, you plug him in. He's probably, I mean, I hate to say it about Denzel Ward, but he's probably your best corner because he's elite. He didn't have a great year last year, great year, but that's because he set the bar so
Did you
high.
try deviled eggs too?
Just one.
Was it good? Is it?
Do not give him.
Oh, why? I'm staying at your place today.
Because you're already completely flustered by the food that's sitting in
I can't help it. I'm a fat guy.
But Stephon Gilmore only has, I think he would only count like $8 million against our cap. So that is nothing. I mean, a top
Yeah,
cornerback,
it's-
you're talking
And we got it
16,
for what?
17 million.
Yeah, we got it for what, 1 year?
I think it's just 1 year, but we're at the point where you make those moves to go all in for this next year. So, heck yeah, and you get a chance to re-sign him. If, in my opinion, this is the way to go because you sign Patrick Peterson, you're gonna have to sign him for multiple years. You sign Richard Sherman multiple years. I understand you have to give up some assets to get him, but you only have him for 1 year. So that's a 1 year period to where you can see what you have with Greedy Williams. Is Greedy going to be the guy going forward, or are you going to have to draft him? He's that buffer zone to where you can say, all right, we have a great cornerback for now, and if we have to sign somebody else or draft somebody else in the future because Greedy's not healthy, then you do that. So, yeah, I'd do it. 36 for sure.
Well, yeah, okay. And also, we got the rumblings of if they don't sign J.J. Watt, Von Miller, one after Von Miller. I mean, why are they looking into older defensive players? Because that's what they're doing. They're looking for that veteran leadership.
That's where we're at because we are no longer rebuilding. We are strike while the iron is hot. And so you get these guys for 1 or 2 years. Who cares if they're anything after that? You're probably going to have to overpay for them. But we still have a couple of years before Baker's giant contract kicks in. You have a couple of years before Denzel Ward's giant contract kicks in. So
That's true.
why not take a chance on them? Von Miller, I don't know. He's kind of that in-between guy between a linebacker and a defensive end. He's more of a 3-4 linebacker, a rush the passer, kind of like a TJ Watt. So I don't know how he would transition to. He'd be great at rushing the passer, but I don't know how great he'd be at stopping the run. So I haven't watched a ton of Broncos games, but if we strike out everywhere else, I'd take a look at Von Miller. You're gonna have to overpay for him for sure, though.
Well, I hear you. I mean, that's what we're going to do no matter what happens.
Right.
So also, we got to talk about the fifth-year option for Baker and Denzel.
Yeah.
And there was rumblings that the fifth-year option already happened for Denzel Ward. And it has not yet, but they got to pick up a fifth-year option for both of them, right?
They'll be around for year 5, I think, no doubt. It's just a matter of do they play under that 5th-year option? Do you try to get a deal done before then? The only question with Denzel Ward is his health, and if he can stay healthy, I don't see why you wouldn't bring him back because he's a top 10 quarterback in the league.
All right.
Baker, we're going to be talking about Baker for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Who knows? And we'll probably go back and forth to what they're going to pay him, what they should pay him. Do you just pick up the 5th-year option, or do you try to get a long-term deal done? Who knows? We'll figure that out eventually.
Yeah, we'll figure that out as it comes, right?
Right.
So can we talk about our Cavaliers?
I don't want to.
Are you sure?
I don't want to.
Because they've lost like what is it, 11 in a row?
Is that right?
They're 10-21 right now. I think what it is.
Yeah.
And I watched our boy Coach Kev,
Mm-hmm.
and he played Bickerstaff for what's going on. And I understand you got to blame the coach a little bit, but you know, in the NBA, let's put it this way: the players run the assignment.
Yeah, but it's
If
up
they
to
don't
the
want to
coach,
play,
but it's up to the coach to develop them, and that's why I thought, you're going to call me a Michigan homer, but I thought at the time when we got Beeline, he was a great hire because he can develop young talent. He's never had top talent at Michigan, and they've always turned into a top 10, top 15 team. But
There's a difference between college players and pros because pros are getting paid,
they're getting paid,
and the
veterans don't want to do the extra work.
and the Fab Five at Michigan got paid.
Beeline had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, close enough. It doesn't matter. I'm wearing a Michigan jersey right now.
Oh,
I gotta
yeah.
say.
Well, come
There
on
it
over
is.
and show it off a little bit. Can we turn around so we can prove that it's a Brady jersey?
There it is.
Yeah.
All right.
There he is.
All right, there it is.
So just that's your situation.
I know. And this is horrible. I get you. Oh my God, it feels like ants running down my back right now. Well, I think the Cavs need to. And hopefully tonight, because they're playing tonight. I don't know.
They play the Hawks.
They play the Hawks.
It's a winnable-
They need a win. That's all they need.
I couldn't believe we were talking like 2 weeks ago that they could make the playoffs. I looked the other day. They have the 3rd worst record in the NBA. So it goes to show you. And honestly, to be completely transparent, I think it could be a blessing in disguise.
Just
because we hear how this draft is loaded compared to the drafts of the last 3, 4, 5 years. So we know the Cavs have terrible luck now. They're probably going to
Just
fall
let
in
the tag come
4.
in.
Why not?
Just
Why
let it go.
not?
All right.
We're
let's
still
take-
a piece of. We still don't have that superstar. Sexton's a great piece. I think Allen is a great piece. Who knows about Garland? Okoro's still awfully young. We don't know what we have with him. So let's add another piece and let's make a run at it next year.
Yeah, all right, I understand you. So, Brian, you ready to close off this show? Go hang out with our friends.
No, not really.
Are you sure? Because Ronnie's over there. Ronnie's all excited to see it. Look at it. He's like, yeah, let's do it. All right, so let's close out the show here. All right, so we have got to get in our top 3. All right, and our top 3 is going to be here at the Foundry. All right, so Brian's got his top 3 venue grabs. Then you got your top 3 venue grabs?
I do.
All right, I got my top 3 venue grabs. All right, I'm going to go first. My number 3, I saw that Bavarian pretzel. Holy cow, that thing is amazing. My number 2, it's over there.
Oh, yeah, that was the
Yeah,
first thing.
yeah, that's the first thing out there. All right, number 2, I got to go with those freaking split meatballs. The popsicle meatballs.
Suckers.
Oh my
Meatball
lord.
suckers. Oh, okay, I see those now.
And then we haven't even brought it up. They have a sandwich here called the Foundry. That is a barbecue pulled pork sandwich with sweet pickles and coleslaw that I didn't get because I wouldn't go with the burger. So those are my top three. So I gotta go. I'm gonna go over here to Brian. He's got his right now. So Brian, what's your top three?
Yeah, I'm with you with the Bavarian pretzel because that's what I ordered. I haven't had it yet. It comes with a couple different mustards. It comes with a beer cheese dipping sauce. I love pretzels.
So is it a regular mustard or a spicy mustard?
I don't know. I've never had it before. I would assume it's some sort of
We're about to
spicy
find out.
mustard and a honey mustard. So I'm about to try that probably within minutes. Number two, I think we ordered them. Did we order the barbecue?
Potato skins, yes. Yeah, I ordered.
Yes. So it's not your average potato skin, as you can imagine. It has pulled pork. It also has coleslaw on it.
Get out of here.
It's something that they call candied jalapenos.
Oh, nice. Nice,
So,
nice, nice.
I mean, a little sweet, a little spicy. How can you go wrong with that? My number one is the one that I got last time I was here a couple weeks ago. You mentioned it earlier. It's the production oil.
The one with
It's a chicken
chicken
sandwich. Yep.
That thing looks great over there.
Bacon, cheese, coleslaw, and onion strings.
All right, so
All
here,
of my alley.
hey, here we get to hear Becca's opinion. You know what the great thing about it is? Well, hold on, it's got some money for it. And also, he gave me so much crap about Tom Brady. You know what really matters? And
Oh, me?
it doesn't matter.
Wow.
No, you, yeah, it doesn't matter. Hey! All right, there it is. All right, Vinny, what's your top three?
Thank you, sir.
You said I couldn't mute you. I can mute you anytime I want.
That was off there. Now I rethink that.
All right, so what's your top three, bud? Give me number three.
So, my number three that I saw on here, I'd love to try it, is the smoked bacon fries.
Smoked bacon fries.
Yeah, that just sounds amazing.
Is that an appetizer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, number two.
Number two is the taco tailgate. Yeah, some soft. Yeah. It looks really good.
What's on the taco tailgate?
That is two soft flour tortillas, stuffed with tender smoked and chopped brisket, pickled red onions, jalapenos, shredded lettuce, homemade salsa.
Get out of here.
Cilantro, lime.
Cilantro lime.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, number one.
My number one, I did get it. I can't wait to try it. The production hall.
All right, so hey, wait for us. Like I said, we are here live at the Foundry Social. Should have said it all through the show. So Brian, we're here at the end of the show. Let's give you the trivia. All right, so the top four, 20 from 2000 to 20 years, last 20 years, the top college number one draft picks.
First round draft picks, like I said, because you asked it. I'm sure Ohio State is one.
Oh, it is.
One of the four.
Do you know how many?
I don't care. Yeah, number. I'm not going in anymore. So we'll say two. It's tough because Ohio State was a giveaway because they've been so consistent. USC dominated from 2000 to 2010. Alabama's dominated from 2010 to 2020. So, but they haven't been consistently good for 20 years. I'll still say them, USC and Alabama.
Okay, Alabama is 2.
Okay, USC is not on there?
USC is 8.
Okay. I'm thinking because they had such a stellar year last year, LSU could be one of them.
LSU is number 3.
There you go. Okay.
Give me number 4, big fella. Come on.
Trying to think of another team that's been consistent. You know what? Oklahoma. I'm gonna say that.
Oklahoma is not.
Get out of here.
Nope.
Even with Baker, Tyler.
Nope. You want to get number 4? So we can end the show.
Is it in the Big 12 or is it Texas?
Nope. ACC. ACC.
Clemson, really? I'll say Florida State.
The U is number 4.
I really
So,
yeah.
Ohio State had 31. Alabama, 31. LSU 30, the U 30. Followed up by Florida at 24, Georgia at 24, Florida State at 24, USC at 24.
Well, I was right that Clemson wasn't in there.
Yeah.
They weren't a whole lot before damage.
So guess what, guys? We're here. We're at the end of the show, right? We go eat food, right?
Yes,
Cheers.
sir.
All right, so boys, Brian, give them a God bless.
Yep. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless America.
My cousin Vinny, tell them good night.
Hey, have a good night, everybody.
All right, I am that fat guy. We are definitely uncorked and unloaded, and we are live at the Foundry Social. And if you ever need to find us, you can find it right there. It's been scrolling at the bottom. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter. You can find us on our YouTube channel. And I suggest you check that out because I've been slowly uploading all of our episodes on there. It takes a while. Apologize, people. But we want to thank our troops. We want to thank our first responders. And we want to thank the vaccine for coming out. Hopefully we get back to a normal, very normal time where we can just go out and have some fun. And this is why we're doing this, right? So, Gene, Whaley, thank you so much for everything here at the Foundry Social.
Joe Bear.
Oh, Joe Bear. I forgot about Joe Bear. That's my fault. Joe Bear, thank you so much for coming along with us. I really do appreciate it. And we are unloaded, and we're out. Let's go have some fun, boys. See ya.
Have a good night.